Well, first of all, I just wanted to say congratulations on the movie. It was so good. You were so good in it.
Thank you.
So my
Thanks so
first
much.
question, yeah, of course. So my first question, you were born on Halloween. You have the first name of one of the most iconic final girls of all time in Sydney Prescott from Scream, but your character is sort of like one of the most distinct final girls I think I've ever seen. We don't see a lot of women of color as final girls, and then also, you get this exploration of Makani's like traumas and stuff like that. What was it like to bring this character to life for you?
Well, thank you so much for touching on all of that. It's definitely an honor, and I think it just being myself, being who I am, being Korean and Black, being young, it just opens up so many doors and so many possibilities for the other Makanis of the world, if you will. So yeah, it's been an amazing process, and especially having the support system of Patrick Bryce and Henry Gayden and Dan Cohen, and then that presence on set, and that consciousness of like, we haven't seen a final girl like her, even in her demeanor, her character, her personality, everything. It's just so, so cool. And so being a part of this world, but then also being able to, be that like beacon for other girls to see themselves. It's just so sick. I love it.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, the cast as a whole too was just so great with you guys. And I wanted to ask, I guess, like, you guys just there was so much chemistry between all of you, and how did that come about? Did that just like click or right off the bat, or did you guys do like team building exercises, or how what was that like?
They are my children, Graham. They are my kids. Like, for real. I was getting ready this morning, and we're all staying in the same hotel, and I was on the phone with every single person. Like, Dale was FaceTiming me from Canada. Dee Dee's down the hall. We're calling each other. Jesse, like, and we're super, super tight. And it just happened right away. It really did. Like, we felt this comfortability. I think it was just like this past life connection, to be honest. Like, it was totally meant to be. And we really did the work too, where we did make effort to go out and spend time together and have these fun like improv exercises even that Theodore like introduced. And it was really, really great. Like, we bonded and we wanted to bond.
Awesome. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it came across great. Like, you guys just, it was, that chemistry was awesome. And that was one of my favorite aspects of
Thank
the
you.
movie. You had that, there's like the brutal slasher aspect, but then you had the snarky teen comedy, and it was like coming of age in a way. There were so many elements there.
Mm-hmm.
And it led to Makani having so many great moments. I mean, you have the scene where the killer confronts her, you have her monologue at the hospital after that moment, you've got that final scene. Was there a particular scene that was your favorite to shoot in throughout the whole process?
You know what? I would say that the hospital scene was probably my favorite. And I love all of the action of Corn Maze. I love, when the killer confronts me, but having that moment with my friends, not just, Darby and Zach. It was Jesse, and it was Dale, and it was Asia, and it was like Patrick, watching this like really vulnerable moment. It was the first time we really saw Makani let her guard down, let her walls down, and her friends are there for her, and we're always there for her. So it was this beautiful, like, you know, ribbon of like tying it all together, tying these pieces together where the audience is finally like, oh,
Yeah.
that's why she is the way she is.
Yeah, I mean, it was great. I loved that moment in the hospital too, and then the reading of the poem at the end as well was beautiful. Um,
Thank you.
yeah. And then I guess my next question. So you've kind of like you've dabbled in horror tinged products before. The Walking Dead. I mean, that's straight horror, but Pretty Little Liars, Perfectionist, it's like horror tinged soap opera vibes. But was there any particular role that prepared you for Makani and for There's Someone Inside Your House?
Mm, I It's a really good question. I think honestly, like, growing up was the biggest role I could have taken. At the time I got the film, I was going through a lot. I had gone through a horrible breakup. It was like the worst of my life. And I was really vulnerable, but I also had like so much hope and so much love in my life. Still, I went to work on Walking Dead, and then I went to work, in August on There's Someone Inside Your House. But I was really going through it. And I think that lended to my craft, and being able to go there and like the silent moments and the darkness, and being able to like put my heart out there and be vulnerable was a big deal for me. So I would say, yeah, just like having that moment of being like 21 and kind of having my whole world flip upside down was it was all for a purpose and a reason.
Yeah, definitely. Makani, it's infused with such raw emotion, and that was so great to see. And then you also, like I said, you get that like, the teen snark and stuff, which was great. And then I did want to ask, did you have a particularly favorite kill in the movie? Was there one that you were like on set for that you got to watch film, or now that you've seen the movie, was there like one scene that stuck out to you in particular?
I always love the opening with Mark Kin.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. The Jackson kill is so epic. And every time I watch it, I've seen the film at least like 5 or 6 times now. And every time I watch that opener, it is like I can find something else that I love. The detail, his performance, the nuances, how creative it is. We've never seen an opening like that. Even just like that the sound mixing when his truck comes into shot, and it's like that stillness. Yeah. It's just so cool. Like every single part of it it's perfect. I love it. Love it.
Oh, and the Achilles slice. Oh, I was
the
like
spinning, and he's like, oh.
Yeah.
So good. So good. So good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think I've got a little less than a minute left. So I just wanted to say thanks again for your time. Congratulations again. I'm so excited for everybody else to see this. I think it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good to usher in the scary season. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Graham. So lovely to speak with you.